Good evening. Welcome back to Ngondro practice, the Vajrasattva purification practice. So we will think, all the sentient beings need to purify. Then they no more continue to suffering. So sentient beings are so caught up in the samsaric activity. They don't have open or fully wisdom. They're stuck there. So now we have the opportunity to practice more deeper, and we become the experience to how to be free from samsara ourselves. That's the true experience to share the friends. So that is the way we pray for all the highest Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, especially the blessing lineage transform directly into touching on our heart. Our daily life is so busy, it's wonderful, but busy never ends. Our life is close to close. How much you effort as everything is behind. So this is the powerful in the Dharma teachings to satisfy whatever we have. And that's not only not enough to need to purify everyone to physically, mentally need healthy, clear happiness. If those healthy and clear mind come from, if you don't have any negativity, karma in the past, you are guaranteed super healthy. If there's leftover cleansing, that's where sometimes challenge our life, and sometimes we have to infect our body, our mind, our spiritual. So the Vajrasattva opportunity to those to clarify, to become in the purity. This morning we talk a little bit. Pure means we're not made but pure by themselves at the nature. Like sun didn't make some heat, light, radiating the unseparable way, and this the quality of the sun. Same, much better than our own mind can understanding what the cause and condition is very powerful. What the cause conditions, what the result in the provision. We also know that. That is where there's an opportunity. Every moment is an opportunity. So now, in the couple of months, our guru in the Dorje Sempa or Vajrasattva is a powerful way to purify ourselves and families and friends and all sentient beings. So this is the summarize a little bit. Then please share the text. Bardo Jabara Java Dam Jeje Jebe Nam Gada Nyambe Semjendam Dewa Dan De Dunga Dan Je Nyurdola Na Meba Yanda Wazo Chanjurum Boje Dobara Joy Dala Dan Wajib No Vajebe Gai Dara Tom Jembe Bardo Javarajo Tom Jaja Jebe Manangada Nyambe Samjedam Dewa Dan De Dunga Da Nyurdola Na Meba Yanda Wazo Chanjurim Bojendom
All other sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and happiness, may they experience happiness and be separated from suffering. I will quickly establish them in the state of the most perfect and precious Buddhahood. Thus, until I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind.
Lama Namlai Jobza Jowo Yedam Ngondro June Lhasa Namlai Jobza Jowo Sanje Jumdan Namlai Jobza Jowo Dombe Namlai Jobza Jowo Pawe Ganda Namlai Jobza Jowo Pawe Ganda Jojan Zumezo Yishige Jandan Damba Namlai Jobza Jowo Tenchen Zawa Dan Gyuvara Jebe Padne Lama Damba Jobza Jowo Yidam Jingoro Di Lhasa Namlai Jobza Jowo Sanje Jamden De Namlai Jobza Jowo Dambe Jo Namlai Jobza Pawe Ganda Namlai Jobza Jowo Pawe Ganda Jojan Zumezo Yishige Jandan Damba Namlai Jobza Jowo.
All sentient beings, limitless as the sky, take refuge in the glorious kind Lama Vajradhara, the embodiment of the body, speech, mind qualities, and activities of the Buddhas of the 10 directions and the 3 times, source of the 84,000 categories of the teaching, and Lord of the Sanghas. We take refuge in the kind root Lama and lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deities and mandalas of the idams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and Dharma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom.
Chanju Zembe La Bala De Darim Jene Bada De Jendo La Pendo Chanju Zemne Jinje Shen De Jendo Ne La Bala Rimba Jendo La Varanji Chanju Nyingba Chuji Sanje Namla Japsu Can give that the Bumba base here. Chanju Bado Japsu Je Joda Chanju Sempa Yi Cholang Tishin Japsu Chidara Ngonji Deje Ge Chanju Done Je Bada Chanju Sembe La Bala Tedarim Jene Ba Tishin Dola Tendun De Chanju Semne Jinjin Tishin Dune La Ba Rimba Shindola Bara Inji.
Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to Bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path.
Zanje Jodo Zoji Jonam Lo Janjo Bardo Dane Jobzo Doge Janzo Jive Zonam Jin Jola Benje Sanje Jobara Sho Zanje Jodo Zoji Jonam chanjo baldo doni josu doge jinso dive sonam dola benjere sanje do.
In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings.
Dunga da dunga ge ju da dewa ju je dunga me ve dewa da me dewa ju niring cha da ni da dewa da nyam la ne vara ju ro je mananga da nyam be sam je dewa da dewa ju da dam bara ju Dunga da dunga ge ju da dewa ju je dunga me be dewa da me dewa ju niring cha da ni da dewa da nyam la ne vara ju ro je.
May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, confession, rejoicing, requesting, and praying, for the sake of the enlightenment of all sentient beings, all this I dedicate. Oh, this kind of leisure and endowment is supremely difficult to obtain. When we obtain this body, which is easily lost, do not waste it meaninglessly, but rather use it to attain the ultimate liberation, joyous result. The nature of all phenomenon is impermanence. Death is a certainty for all who are born. Death can descend any time like a drop of morning dew on a blade of grass. Quick, it is the time to make effort for the essence of Dharma. The fruit of one's positive karma is happiness. Suffering is the fruit of negative karma. The inexorable karmic causation is the mode of abiding of all dharmas. Henceforth, practice the dharma by distinguishing between what should be practiced and what should be given up. In the three lower realms, and even in the three higher ones, there is not an instant of absolute happiness. I will avoid the root cause of my samsaric existence and practice the excellent path of peace to enlightenment.
Om a a I I u u re re le le e e o o a ga 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 ma do 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 no do 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 no do 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 no bo 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 ya ra lu ba ja ba za ya zo wa om a I I u re le le e e o o ga 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 do 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 no do 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 no bo 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 ma ya ra lu wa ja ga za om a a I I u u re re le le e e o o ga 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 ma za za do 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 no do 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 no bo 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 ma ya ra lu wa ja ga za om ya dharma ido dhamma va ido de ganda danga do hevanda da da ganda yo evam bade ma jamana ya zova om ya dharma ido dhamma va ido de ganda danga do hevanda da da ganda yo narada na jamana ya zova om ya dharma ido dhamma va ido de ganda danga do hevanda da da ganda yo narada ma jamana ya zova om bendal da da zamaya manu balaya bendal da da dana va danda raman bava sadagaya man bava savagaya man manarada man bava savasada man prayanta sarvagama sadame tanajaya guru ha 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 ho bhagavan sarvada tangada vandharman Onzen baba ma samaya sadhu om bendra sadhu samaya manu balaya bendra sadhu dana va titanda raman bava sadagaya savagaya man bava anurada man bava savasita man prayanta savagama susame tajaya guru ha 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 ho bhagavan sarvada tangada vandharman Sama samaya sadhu om bendra sadhu samaya manu balaya bendra sadhu dana va titanda raman bava sadagaya man bava savagaya man anurada man bava savasita man prayanta savagama susame tajaya guru ha ho bhagavan sarvada tangada vandharman man Samaya sadhu om sambara sambara bimana sarama zamba hum om samara samara bimara sarama zamba hum om sambara Mohanzavahum Om Samara Sambaram Bimana Saram Mohanzavahum Om Samara Samaram Bimara Sagram Mohanzavahum Pe Om Sambara Mohanzavahum Om Sambara Sambaram Bimana Saram Mohanzavahum Om Samara Samaram Bimana Saram Mohanzavahum Pe Om Sambara Mohanzavahum Pe Om Samara Samaram Mohanzavahum Om Samara Samaram Bimana Saram Mohanzavahum Pe Om Sambara Mohanzavahum Pe Om Sambara Sambaram Bimana Saram Mohanzavahum Om Sambara Samaram Bimana Saram Mohanzavahum Om Sambara Samaram Bimana Saram Mohanzavahum Om Be Om Ruziramane Davarada Yahum Be Om Rebe Mane de Jurehum Om Ruziramane Davar Om Rebe Mane de Jurehum Om Ruziramane Davarada Yahum Be Om Rebe Mane de Om Ruziramane Davarada Yahum Be Om Rebe Mane de Om Ruziramane Davarada Yahum Be Om Rebe Mane de Jurehum Om Ruziramane Davarada Yahum Be Om Rebe Mane de Jurehum. At this time you need to place into your mala. Now Om 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 Ahum Nega Umya Shanda Yerme Be Randa Sanda Be Maninde Usu Tenjin Tabe Lamane Yanlai Dungden Dorje Jange Ngosa Chanye Dorje Dogarana Jamye Dorje Jidun Jindu Tardan Ranjin Nazo Jinjinze Gyube Shinyin Nanda Dabje Dundu Yidama Kolo Devejo Yabyum Nangdo Songjo Nyamjo Yezu Tusum Sanje Tsembende Kesan Sanje Donda Lenji Yabdo Sheraba Paru Chimbe Yum Tangye Tusum Chuje Ngaro Yanda Zende Chanju Sambe Zo Tusun Gendo Namje Yonso Chiye Zanzo Tomba Chujong We Sumo Jabu Dundu Do
Meditate the surroundings as inseparable from a Buddha field. In the space in front of me is a lion throne on which sit our lotus sun and moon disk seat, in the center of which sits the kind root lama in the form of Vajradhara, with the 7 characteristics, blue in color, 2 arms, holding a Vajra and bell crossed at the heart, and gracefully sitting in the Vajra position, adorned by the silken robes and various precious jewel ornaments, and surrounded by all the lineage lamas. In front of the lion throne is the Idam Chakra Samvara, the male and female aspects in union, whose manifestation of simultaneously appearance and emptiness. At the right side of the throne is the assembly of the Buddhas of the 3 times, possessing all the auspicious signs of a Buddha together with the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate kalpa. Behind the throne is the Prajna Paramita, proclaiming the relative and ultimate meaning of the 3 yanas. To the left of the throne is the assembly of the compassionate Bodhisattvas, surrounded by the Sangha of the 3 yanas. Around the base of the throne are the Dharmapalas, an ocean of guardians gathered like clouds.
Sanje Chuzo Yidama Chujo Jabjo Nanda Dazo Ndoba Seven Jizo Nyama Lejo Chanjo Mado Bardo Jabzo Je Sanje Chuzo Yidama Chujo Jabjo Namla Dazo Ndoba Seven Jizo Nyama Lejo Chanjo Mardo Bado Jabzo
Buddhas, Dharmas, Sanghas, Yidams, and Dharma protectors, to these supreme objects of refuge, for protection from the hordes of sufferings of samsara, we, all migrators, go for refuge until enlightenment is attained. I rejoice when all sentient beings are happy and free from the samsaric suffering and swiftly attain ultimate Buddhahood. For this purpose, from now on until I achieve enlightenment, I will follow the path to the ultimate goal. I and all other sentient beings, equal to the limits of space. From this time forth until attaining to the heart of enlightenment, we take refuge in the kind root and lineage lamas. We take refuge in the deities of the mandalas of the Yidams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and Dharma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom.
Okay, now, Vajrasattva. Yeah, now please pay attention, everyone. There's the reciting time. You need to visualizations and colors and mantras more clear. Meditate to the Vajrasattva. Lama Dorje Sempa Dorje Jangkumen Renje Janja Chalu Yongso.
Above the crown of my head, I visualize a white lotus with a moon disk seat. On this is the syllable hung, which transforms into a Vajra Dorje with a hung in its center. From this hung, light radiates, purifying the obscurations of all beings. This light is offered to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The light returns and dissolves into the seed syllable hung. The hung then transforms into Dorje Sempa, who is in essence our own kind root Lama. Dorje Sempa is white in color and holds the Dorje in belt. He sits gracefully in the half lotus position. He wears silken robes and all the precious jewel ornaments.
Chanze Chana Dorje Lo.
Vajrasattva, Mahasattva, the great mind, the embodiment of all the Buddhas, the Samantabhadra Dharmakaya. I prostrate to the holder of the Vajra.
Dogara Dorsme Dogara Dade Dorje Devara Hundara Yuja Gurba Wajan Dova Deva Gunjan Dorje Zambe Salar Good Wazara Dada Zunda Ngajanda Savala Damadala Duzin Shabje Tewan Lado Dani Sambu Nesho De Duvani Do Oguru to good above the Jin Yum Ederang Shidara Dagara You.
At Dorje Sempa's heart level is a Dorje on a moon disk. At the center of the Dorje is a Hung syllable surrounded by the 100-syllable mantra. The radiating light from the rotating mantra completely purifies the obscurations of all beings and nature. The light returns and dissolves in the seed syllable Hung. Nectar produced from these syllables flows through the right great toe of Dorje Sempa. It enters the crown of my head, purifying all defilements, illnesses, and obscurations through the pores of the skin. These obscurations leave the body in the form of a smoky dark liquid. Then I am filled with nectar and completely purified.
Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manu Balaya Vajrasattva Dhanuba Tita Tita Membhava Sudhakaya Membhava Savakaya Membhava Anarada Membhava Sava Siddha Membrayansa Sarvagama Sutame Tadam Shri Guru Hum Ha 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 Bhagavan Sarvada Dharma Samaya Sadhu Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manu Balaya Vajrasattva Dhanuba Tirandana Membhava Sudhakaya Savakaya Membhava Anurata Membhava Savasiddha Membrayansa Sarvakarma Sutame Tadam Shri Guru Ha Ho Bhagavan Sarvada Gandama Dharma Memazamba Zambhava Samaya Om Vajrasattva Samaya Mani Balaya Vajrasattva Dhanuba Tirandana Membhava Sudhakaya Membhava Savakaya Membhava Anurata Membhava Savasiddha Membrayansa Sarvakama Sutame Tadam Shri Guru Hum Ha Ha Ho Bhagavan Sarvada Dharma Memazamba Dharma Samaya Sadhu Om Vajrasattva Samaya Mani Balaya Vajrasattva Dhanuba Tirandana Membhava Sudhakaya Membhava Udame Membhava Savasiddha Membrayansa Sarvakama Sutame Tadam Shri Guru Hum Ha Ha Ho Bhagavan Sarvada Dharma Memazamba Dharma Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manu Balaya Vajrasattva Dhanuba Tirandana Membhava Sudhakaya Membhava Savakaya Membhava Anurata Membhava Savasiddha Membrayansa Sarvakama Sutame Tadam Shri Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Dharma Memazamba Samaya Sadhu Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manu Balaya Vajrasattva Dhanuba Tirandana Membhava Sudhakaya Membhava Savakaya Anurata Membhava Savasiddha Membrayansa Sarvakama Sutame Tadam Shri Guru Hum Ha Ha Ho Bhagavan Sarvada Gandama Dharma Dhamma Samaya Sadhu Om Vajrasattva Samaya Mani Balaya Vajrasattva Dhanuba Tirandana Membhava Sudhakaya Membhava Savakaya Anurata Membhava Savasiddha Membrayansa Sarvakama Sutame Tadam Shri Guru Hum Bhagavan Sarvada Gandama Manjambhava Samaya Sadhu Om Vajrasattva Samaya Mani Balaya Vajrasattva Dhanuba Tirandana Membhava Sudhakaya Membhava Savakaya Honora the member was the member in the Wakama Sudame, the Dojim Guru Hong Bangavan, Savata Tanga, Padama, Jamba Mahasamaya Zadu, Badazadu Samaya, Manipalaya, Badazadu Tanupa, they don't remember was the game. Savagayam Baba, Honora the member was the member in the Savagama Sudame, the Dojim Guru Hong. Ozembama Samaya Zato Bedr Zato Samaya Mane Balaya Bedr Zato Tanaba they don't remember Sudagam Baba Suvagam Manoradam Baba Zavazedam Brianto Zavagam Sudama Sudajana Guru Ha Ha Ho Bangavan Zravata Dangada Badam Samaya Zadu Bedrado Samaya Manibalaya Bedrado Tanaba Titantra Membava Sudage Membava Suvage Membava Anurada Membava Survasita Survaga Masudame Tanajana Guru Govind Vada Dangada Padama Madhavadava Masam Om Bado Samaya Manibalaya Badrasato Danaba Titantra Membava Sudage Membava Suvagaya Membava Anurada Membava Survasita Membrianta Survagama Samaya Tanajana Guru Masamaya Zadu Om Bado Samaya Manibalaya Anurada Membava Survasita Membrianta Survagama Samaya Guru So set a member in the Zawagam of the Nigeria Guru. Ha 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 ho Bangavan Drawadan Dagadabada. Jamba Samaya Zado Mazatu Samaya Manibalaya Mazu Danaba Titanaba Sudaga Memo Zuaga Memo Anurada Memo Suazita Membri and the Zawagama Sudana Nigeria Guru. Ha ha ho Banga. Survata Dangada Matarma Mazabazava Samaya Zado Mazaru Samaya Manibalaya Mazu Danaba Titanaba Suazita Membri and the Umbozadu Samaya Manabalaya Mazadu Danaba Bangavan Sarvata Manipalaya Suragama Sudame, the Damashiri, Guru Hong, ha 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 ha, ho, Bangavan, Sarvata Samaya Sado, Umbazadu Samaya, Manipalaya, Belazada, Mahasamaya Sado Om Ngondro
I and all sentient beings, deluded by our ignorance, have broken the vows. O Lama, Dorje Sempa, the protector, holder of the Vajra, Lord of all sentient beings, please protect us. Dorje Sempa is pleased with our prayers and replies, "Your delusions are now cleared away and you are purified." Dorje Sempa then dissolves into light and is absorbed into myself to the top of my head. I then become Dorje Sempa. Meditate on the union of appearance and emptiness.
Dorje Sempa Dorje
Through the virtue of this practice, may I achieve Dorje Sempa's great realization. And to this state may I come to lead every being, not one left behind.
Okay, now we can reciting short medicine Buddha, or whoever find Sangha say they are healing, getting better soon, physically illness, whatever, whoever, the Sambhogaya medicine Buddha reciting, healing Buddha.
I praise and prostrate the medicine Buddha, who radiates the light of the Vajrasattva jewel. Exalted One, your compassion permeates all beings, dispelling the suffering of the lower realms.
Namo Bhagavate Guru Bindraya Pravarandaya Tadhangadaya Arahade Samya Sambuddhaya Yada Om Bekanze Bekanze Mahabekanze Ranza Samungade Haryane Samasurva Siddhibala Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Bindraya Pravarajaya Tadhangadaya Arahade Samya Sambuddhaya Yada Om Bekanze Bekanze Mahabekanze Ranza Samungade Haryane Samasurva Siddhibala Om Namo Bhagavate Guru Bindraya Pravarajaya Tadhangadaya Arahade Samya Sambuddhaya Om Bekanze Bekanze Mahabekanze Ranza Samungade Haryane Samasurva Siddhibala. Now pray for world peace. Damne lume gunjo zawara chevara kanje gombo jara chijan doma guru bemanjung sowa damsoi to dana jeja malama yangsu andawara cheje lo nigde andonam samjura logwa Chenan Jungwa Chukwe Gyujinji Ngarma Chakwe Mejo Deyam Salu Jedon Najon Jungbo Sar Sase Sarasuma Lonye Madro Sarjo Minimum Zamling Zadon Sayum and Join Jungshin Jekwa Kewara Dala Seve Thomas Zamling Jundere No Zerita Yude Sheshen Zenen Junjuro Je Meda Memen Drova Data Gyuloi Chanchu Semjo Rinpoche Mange Jenne No Zesa Pinzu chambe samdang dana jang zamlin dawa deje bejin sanje damba darshin yun sho zasuma jawa saja dambet kornde gebe zawa kanji wa daja lasa nambara gabe sodam mamben dawa dajuro je.
The three jewels and three roots, trustworthy source of refuge, and in particular the Lord of the land of snow, Avalokiteshvara, Jitsantara, and Guru Padmasambhava, I supplicate you, please follow your previous pledges. Bestow blessings that this aspiration prayer may be fulfilled most perfectly. Due to the degeneration of times, when thoughts and deeds of beings are perverted, and the inner and outer elements have lost their balance, people and cattle are seized by epidemic disease previously unheard of. Intruding Rahus, Nagas, powerful demons, and dark forces, light, frost, and hail, bad harvest, warfare, and so forth, erratic rainfall, heat, misery, and droughts in the world, destruction by the elements such as earthquakes and the threat of fire, and in particular barbaric offenses causing harm to the teachings are rampant. May all types of harm and injury around the world be swiftly pacified and overcome. May precious and supreme bodhicitta spontaneously arise in the mind streams of all beings, human and non-human, and may they be free from destructive thoughts and deeds. May all be endowed with a loving mind for one another. May well-being, glory, and prosperity prevail throughout the world. May the Buddhist teachings spread far and wide and ever last. By the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by any root of virtue existing in samsara and nirvana, by the power of our perfectly pure highest intention, may the fruition of our supplication and aspiration be attained.
Long life. Chere sowa denze jozo ye shobe se de wado den juro je kunjo renje somje ngobo je den zimba duwe bekara chang tungo sangbo jenje samze chenle lunduwa gejara shaden joy kunjo somje denba zimba Wage wanju jizun jambe ya tubden renje tumen denze chuji na wage jara shabden sho Kombe churjuru tuwa denpa la nyingduwa chenpo mane sojin Jeden lundo gane jenze ba lojo bemo jenze jojo wade Dorje janje dele naro dan marba mela juje gambo ba pamo jobo jobo jogo Kajyo lama namji dashi sho sonam deye tamje sekpa sonam anive dana pamje jega na je balon droga Sive tsole ndova ndova jo chanjo samjo rinpoche maje banam jejo Jiba nyamba me bayan kone kondo pe barasho Lama kungam savara savante chodo goje rinwa sava Chenle tarshin jevara savante Lama dangde va me ba chenje lo Jambe bavu chedara jemba Kundu sangbo tenya tishinde Teda kunji jizo dalo Kewan teda tamche radongo Sanje kusum nive chenlavad Chunyi mingyuru dambe chenladan Kende mechen dube chenla Chedara wachen molan dowa jo Tadan konde tam jeji dusum du sakpadan Yewe kewe dawan de dadan tsamchen tamche Nyordo lanam Yandakpa dzogpa janju rumpa jen dawara jujuro je Sheja gunze gunje juje je Dende nala wando de gumba Renje beje damba sedeba Shedu du suman gombe zen juro je
May the teachings of the great Drikung Kagyu, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, Master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation, until the end of samsara. Glorious, holy, venerable, precious, kind root and lineage lamas, divine assemblies of Yidam deities and assemblies of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Yogins, Yoginis, and Dakinis dwelling in the 10 directions. Please hear my prayer. May the virtues collected in the 3 times by myself and all sentient beings in samsara and nirvana, and the innate root of virtue, not result in the 8 worldly concerns, the 4 causes of samsara, or rebirth as a Shravakya or Utekya Buddha. May all other sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me and mine, obstructors who harm, misleading Maras and the hordes of demons, experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. By the power of this vast root of virtue, may I benefit all beings through my body, speech, and mind. May the afflictions of desire, hatred, ignorance, arrogance, and jealousy not arise in my mind. May attachment to fame, reputation, wealth, honor, and concern for this life not arise for even a moment. May my mind soon be moistened by loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta, and through that may I become a spiritual master with good qualities equal to the infinity of space. May I gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra this very life. May the torment of suffering not arise even at the time of my death. May I not die with negative thoughts. May I not die confused by wrong view. May I not experience an untimely death. May I die joyfully and happily in the great luminosity of the mind as such, in the pervading clarity of Dharmata. May I in any case gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra at the time of death or in the bardo.
Thank you, everyone. You have a wonderful evening. And good night, everyone.
Thank you, Lama. Good night.
Thank you, Lama.
Thank you, Lama.
Thank you, Lama.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Lama.
Lama.
Thank you, Lama. Thank you, Lama.
Thank you.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
I was wondering what it is that you do with your hands when we're on page 34, and it's the praise part where it goes Vajrasattva, Mahasattva, the great mind, the embodiment of all the Buddha. And what does it mean?
For what mean? For what?
What you do with your hands?
Mudras.
For mudra.
Yes. What does that mudra mean?
Oh, mudra and mantras together very powerful, especially for the Vajrayana, you know. Remember that we talked this more just maybe 6 to 6:30. I have another class. I just say, see that each one the mudra is very powerful. Remember, I just give you before, if you're anxiety, upset, anger, something, remember your thumb squeeze in the ring finger, and because the ring finger it looks like the all connection to the 7 to 5,000 channels. So they, of course, each channel is everywhere, but the ring finger is a control. Looks like kite, you know, kite. You're anxiety come too much, and then you can pressure here, and everything's coming down. The ring finger, sometimes with offerings, and the scarf we just Oma Ahung. We also use the ring finger, and also you remember in the getting engagement, married, also the ring finger. So this finger is very powerful. Sometimes you will maybe something need to come mind. So this will help this kind squish. Likewise, each mantra and mudra side by side. And for example, I just tell, can you turn up? So I said this is the subduing mantra. So this one is the Dorje Sempa Sempa, right? Dorje Sempa, maybe you didn't see full. What I did is like this, see here. Dorje Sempa Sempa Che, Dorje Tishin, Shikboguns, the holding the Vajra here, and then the Vajra is bell in here. See, when you reciting the Vajrasattva praise, and you becoming the Vajrasattva, same as you see intention. In the Tara, I do the same, right? And say Om Arya Hadang Fami Jubinji Shabji Bemo Ladud. So whatever your daily practice, you need to become in the mudras and mantras and meditation samadhi, you need to become there. So that is way the Vajrasattva, you will the becoming Vajrasattva with the mudras, with his possessions. That is the way. So each mudras, you try your best. It's very important. If you're with the bells and damarus and Vajra, very significant. The Vajrayana is, every small item is very significant. So that's why you see that when you mudras is like this called beggar, is a lotus. And some, of course, the new practitioner looks like this way, you know, like swimming or maybe something. No, see here, the finger is just like, especially ladies, you know, your finger easy to move, right? Just move around here, and then you can do the belongs to where are Gampading Puve, all subduing mudras, and 5 Buddha family of mudras, any connection. And then the Avalokiteshwaras, Manjushri, Manjushri, for example, we just say, and Shunu Gul Changbabo, Yeshe Dome, Jigden, the Mose one. You thinking Manjushri, you're holding the soul. The Vajrapani, you're thinking the Vajrapani. You need to become unseparable. You know, reading text and you practice. When they say the word, you becoming Vajrasattva means you becoming Vajrasattva. Then you know Vajrasattva, what it looks like his mudra or his the possession. That's where you become that way.
Lama, can you answer one more question, please?
Go ahead.
Okay, I have a Vajra and a bell and a Dharma and all these things, but I hardly ever get to use them because somebody else that's here in the house doesn't like the sound and the noise and it makes them angry and upset. So what do you suggest that I do? Just not practice with them?
If the anger, it didn't help anybody. So this means you will remember not use the bell and damaru, but you can hand mudra as there no sound.
Okay.
So hand mudra is fine. Same, you know, you looks like the damaru, and
Yes.
you use the sound, but you're the only one becoming damaru and bell, but no one can hear.
Thank you, Lama.
Lama, can I ask a question? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. During the recitation of the mantra, when I visualize Vajrasattva on top of me, on my head, am I supposed to visualize the mantra coiling around his heart center, or is it one long mantra around?
The Vajrasattva in the top, but Vajrasattva, you need to become Vajrasattva. And the hum is first into your heart center, then the hum slowly transforms to the Vajrasattva. The Vajrayana practice always a deity, the soul, the seed syllable we call, seed or soul, that's transforming slowly. Green thumb, for example, thumb facing out and radiating, and same as Vajrasattva.
Okay, thank you.
So see, when you become Vajrasattva, you are no any other things in a daily life because you are becoming unseparable Vajrasattva. Your hands, speech, those who can holding called samadhi. Samadhi is a concentrated meditation. With the samadhi and becoming the powerful shila, when the shila is there, shila brings the full of the wisdom. That's the essence of the Buddha's teaching. Missing one, then missing 2 and 3. You know? So that's why the short practice, the body possession is very important. And then clear recitation is very important. Remember, Vajrasattva is represented 100 deities. So very powerful. So then the visualization once. There's practice people who finish the Vajrasattva. When you go to the public, it's very powerful. People can feel or not, but you have the power to radiating because you're becoming the Vajrasattva. This I talked before, maybe some of you guys knew. I said long time ago when I was in Tibet, I was in hospital. So there are many patients. So 2 nurses. So one nurse opened our patient's room everybody loves so much. Looks like kids see the maybe ice cream or maybe chocolate or something like that, you know. When she's open, everybody physically is a very powerful preparation, mentally very happy. Even though she will maybe shot, but no pain, no feeling, nothing. And next day, the another nurse comes, same degree, same age, same everything. But as soon as she's opened the door, oh, everybody looks like, you know, head down. When she shot in and she looks like maybe shotting, it looks like in the bone. So pain. After you need something, maybe towel with hot water or cold water, you need just, you know, a little bit. And then she give the pill, smell so bad. It's so funny. And the next day, it's the same medicine, smell is delicious. You can see she's shutting here and we not feel. If you will say, oh, maybe your eyes can see this your lady is beautiful. This way you may be some attached. Maybe you love her. That's why you're not feeling. No, there are men, women, old, young, many different age. So during the time they know practice dharma, you know, 1978, something like that. And then after I become monk, the nurse, she inviting me in her house, some prayer. Now I remember she has some sort of the secret healing or something like that in my mind. I said, do you have something secret healing? Because we have the 17 patients, the same when you give the medicines and everybody, you know, just very pleased, you know, and also you shot if there's no healing. So what do you have the power? She said, well, now I can tell you, I don't have any power. I don't have any secret. She said, only she told her grandma, told her, say, when you think, you open the patient's room, you need to think, I am the Dara. Please, the Dara, keep my patient need to go home. Please, Dara, blessing the all medicines, real healing nectar, not, you know, chemical collected things like that. She's imagining when you go to the patient room, she's thinking the Dara grammar guide. That is the in fact blessing in the Dara blessing. Same, you go to friend house, your family house, you can see somebody is looks like not so healthy. You can think medicine Buddha. You will think something Guru Yoga, especially Vajrasattva. You know, we done recitation practice, and you guys many times. You are not ordinary person. You will think always something Vajrasattva. You know, I always say that. Remember Vajrasattva. Any practice, especially maybe Lord Buddha, for example, or Guru Pema Sambhava or Milarewa, some things are touching your heart. Milarewa was very powerful. Milarewa was whoever talk Milarewa, you goosebump, right? When you're walking, Milarewa was in your shoulder, the fearless, the guide, and also the meditate. Milarewa was above in your head, the throne is a lotus. When you're eating, the tiny Milarewa was like the rice size in the throat. When you sleep, and then a quarter of the rice size, very tiny Milarewa in the center of your heart. And you're meditating, and you're walking, talking, as you becoming Milarewa. Of course, when the ordinary, sometimes we upset, anger, then you go back, meditate. The upset is completely gone, you know, and some things, whatever the bad situations, completely gone. So that's why when meditate is how the power. Some is a mudra, some is a mantra.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, everyone. Okay. All right, how you been?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I have been, I've been sick. I've been ill. I have
I-
an injury.
What happened?
I have a back injury, and I have been in bed for, I don't know, 6 weeks now.
Oh,
Yeah, I've had to have 2 shots in my back to help with the pain. So lots of medicine Buddha, like you said.
yes. Now this time, and we have very famous practice called Tonglen. You know, familiar? Tonglen is giving and receiving, very wonderful. I talked yesterday also, traffic is good practice for the patient. You know, people driving and criticize, now need to criticize patient practice. So now you physically very illness, Lord Gambova said, Nazak geve shinyi imbe bang, which means, and the precious sickness is the best spiritual, not need wishing to abandon it. With the pain, you want to do something developing, and you think, how many people like you in so many sickness? Now this way to our prayer to all the people who are similarly disease and conditions purified. So that is a way becoming very powerful. Lord Jigneson was when he was Ijung Puk or Ijung Cape in the southwest in Tibet, when he meditated, and the local people was very suffering in the sickness. So he was deeply caring, you know, looks like he was becoming illness. So those people. So after that, his prayer, and he reached very high bhumi because of his compassion power. So he exchanged, and also he received, you know, the local people sick in leprosy, then he got leprosy. So then now he know how much pain, you know. So that is the sickness, always more contemplation, more wishing to everyone purified, my prayer. Remember, we have the page 52 or 3, the prayer said, if I will sick, happy to sick. If I'm die, happy to die. So that's that kind inspire. Oh, okay. Hopefully you're getting better because all our Dharma brothers, sister, always thinking for you, and you can keep that way. All right, everyone. Good night.
Thank you, Lama. Thank you, Lama.
Thank you.
This one is the sleep mudra.
Feel better soon.
Yeah, hopefully get better soon. Okay. Bye bye.